Hey, folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today, we're returning to Rush, but this time from 1984, since they have not actually played yet, except for at the Juno Awards, and we loved that. Their version of Finding My Way that they did there was just enthralling to old Rush fans such as us. It was a fantastic thing, a new beginning right there on stage. I can't wait for things to drop from the tour itself, but this is from 1984, and this is a newly remastered, revised version of the concert that came out as the Grace Under Pressure tour back in the 80s, and it took place in Toronto, September 21st, 1984. Today, we're going to look at a medley of YYZ to 2112's Temples of Syrinx portion going into Tom Sawyer. Sounds pretty epic to us. We're going to check it out, and I don't think we're going to have a chance to actually stop. We don't like stopping things unless if there's a particular natural break or something. So we're probably just going to let it run for about 10 minutes, whatever it is, and just enjoy whatever they put down in front of us here. Yeah, Adrian, what are your thoughts?
I'm psyched to see this medley.
Nice, clear video, and good sound, too. Should be great. All right, let's check it out.
All righty.
Monday warrior, mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride. No, his mind is not for rent. Don't put him down as arrogant. It's reserve a quiet defense, writing out the day's events. The river. And what you say about his company is what you say about society. Catch the mist, catch the myth, catch the mystery, catch the drift. The world is love and life are deep. Maybe as its skies are wide. Today's Tom Sawyer gets high on you, when the spacey invader gets by on you. No, his mind is not for rent to any god or government. Always hope for your discontent. He knows change is not permanent, but change is. What you say about his company is what you say about society. Catch the witness, catch the wit, catch the spirit, catch the spit. The world is love and life are deep. Maybe as its eyes are wide. Exit the warrior, today's Tom Sawyer gets high on you, and the energy you trade gets right on to the friction of the day.
Okay, so spoiler alert, there's actually more video after that, more show after that, but what did you think, Adrian?
Oh my. Well, I guess I'll start with the visual. I mean, I knew this was the 80s, but Alex with spiky hair Even Geddy looks like he's got some of the hair gel. He's got that chunky look in his hair. That gel does that, I guess. Somebody taught me about all that stuff back in the 80s.
Yep. Awfully dark stage, though, did you notice, compared to today?
Yeah, that's true.
All that big gear, like for his synthesizers, all that stuff he had to carry. You don't have to do that anymore either, really.
Oh, yeah.
That many. But but the performance was pretty cool, right?
The keys going on, like the synth stuff, I thought Geddy was playing the bass. I was wondering who was playing the keys, and it showed Geddy being swallowed up by a bunch of keyboards.
Yeah, he played both at the time. They did use their feet for some pedals and to set off sequencers from time to time. I don't think they used anything like that for this, unless the very beginning of YZZ was one. I don't know. But, the ding.
Oh, yeah, YYZ.
Yeah, I don't know if Neil plays that live or not. I don't think so, though. I think that's probably a sequence. I'd have to look again.
Yeah, it could be. I can't wait until Annika gets a chance to play YYZ and that drum solo and everything.
Well, assuming they do one, maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. We'll have to see. Since that was such a prominent spotlight for Neil, there's no telling. Maybe. We're just going to have to see once the shows start, see what happens.
Yeah.
They're doing a total of 40 songs for this tour that's upcoming, which is a lot of Rush songs, because these are Rush songs we're talking about, not, Louie. So it's going to be a tough job.
3-minute hits or anything like that.
Yeah, so for those of you going, I think you're in for a great show. This, you could tell it was earlier. Even the band Rush got better after this. They're fantastic here, but I did notice a couple of little things, that they probably would have preferred people didn't notice. Just a couple little, mistakes, things like that here and there. Nothing major, nothing that you would have noticed back then by any means. But these days, having the video and being able to break it down, look at it again, listen to all these other performances they did, it's much tougher. But I noticed a couple of tiny little things, and I'm like, yep, that sounds like the old days, where a lot of it was by feel, that they didn't do so many things on a click track at this point. Believe it or not, they were really that good. They didn't need a click track. And I think that changed later. So it's cool to see it in that light. Kind of a piece of history. This is 42 years ago, but it's cool to see it.
I would like especially to hear them play Temples of Syrinx live, and so that was good.
Yeah.
Hearing and seeing that. I don't know if it's my favorite Rush song. It could be. It's definitely one of my favorites, because one of the reasons is because of the high notes that Geddy reaches during that song. He screams out these really high notes.
Yeah, something he could only really.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Keep going.
He was having a little trouble, I guess, hitting the same notes. I guess this would have been several years later.
Well, 84, yeah, so 10 years, really.
Yeah,
8 years for Syrinx, but yeah.
Yeah, hearing the notes on the Temples of Syrinx, it's a pretty tall order to sing it after 8 years or 7 years.
We've heard Rush since. That was one of the things, one of the criticisms I heard about Finding My Way. Some old Rush fans were saying, "Oh no, Geddy, you don't sound good." And I'm like, well, he's up there. I'm like, and I think his voice sounded very strong, but yeah, he's probably still, I think he's working with a vocal coach, as a matter of fact, is what I heard. And he's still kind of working out, well, first of all, where exactly he's going to stick every note. When you get older and you're trying to hit those high notes, if you can hit them, you generally like to have a little more time than maybe you had initially. You like to build in a little extra time to actually get the note out, and he was doing that, which I think works. But yeah, I think he was having a little bit of trouble harnessing the top end, and so some of the notes that came out, well, probably could have pulled back a little on to better effect. First time out in 11 years. So, and I'm so overjoyed to see them out there. So, it's really a small detail to me. I think he's going to improve.
It was just a good experience listening to this, for Tom Sawyer, all the markers that are there, Geddy playing the synth.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And then Alex's guitar solo, and then Neil's amazing fill after the guitar solo.
Yeah, good stuff. Nice to see Neil again, too.
Yeah.
So, okay, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? If there were any surprises in there, tell us what they were. If you saw them on this tour, tell us about that and which stop you saw them on, or if you ever saw them, let us know about that. We're always interested. And if you're going to see them coming up, tell us about that too. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us today. We will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you all later.